All right, sixth graders, today we are continuing with order of operations. So just remember, please excuse my dear, or dear my, depending on what it is from left to right, and Aunt Sally, or silly aunt, or Sally aunt, whatever it is from left to right. So parentheses, exponents, multiplication and division, and then addition and subtraction. So remember, this would be step 1, step 2, step 3, and step 4. So today should be a lot like last Thursday. There might be an extra operation to do, and you're really just looking at addition, subtraction, and multiplication. You got really lucky. Mr. Friend was nice to you in making that assignment for you today. So I am just going to go over a couple of the problems from the homework as examples, and if you have more questions, please let me know. Don't forget to fill out the Google form after taking notes with me, and the assignment is of course in the classwork tab with the same date of 10/5. Alright, so let's look at 16 times 7 minus 5 plus 18. So we don't have any parentheses, we don't have any exponents, so we're on this step 3. And multiplication is the first on the left. We don't have any division, so we have to do that first. So 16 times 7. If you're still getting stuck here with the multiplication, you need to go back and review. Practice those multiplication facts. Listen to my songs if you need to. 7 times 6 is 42. We're carrying the 4. 7 times 1 is 7, plus the 4 is 11. So here I'm bringing down the answer to that, and then I'm copying down the rest of the problem there. Okay? Now, step 1 and 2, step 3 was multiplication, division. I don't have any more of that, so I'm moving to step 4, which is addition and subtraction, or subtraction and addition from left to right. So I'm working this way across. So I have 112 minus 5. I see it's right there, so I'm just moving it over here so I can see it better. I can't take 5 from 2, so I have to borrow from this 1, so it becomes a 0, and that becomes a 12. 12 minus 5 is 7, and 10 minus 0 is 10. So I have 107 from that, and then I'm bringing down the rest of the problem. It's really important that you learn to show your work now while these problems are easy. They will get harder as we go through the year. So make sure you're staying in line, you're staying neat. So then I'm adding 18 to that 107. So I'm going to come over here because, again, it's still easier for me to visualize it and do it vertically, showing my work down this column here. So I have 7 plus 8 is 15. So I'm carrying the 1. 1 and 1 is 2. 1 is 1. So now I have a total of 125. So you're showing your work on here, and then this is what you're putting in the teacher made, okay? I don't think there really is much that is going to get you all off, but let's just look at one more. I was kind of going through and making sure that we didn't have anything wild and crazy. But let's look at one more of your problems. I'm really doing all this work for you, so I hope you're understanding. I hope you're getting this written down in your notes, and then you may be writing it down again when you're showing your work for homework, okay? So then I just want to look at 11 minus 8 plus 12 times 12. Alright, so I can't just get started here from left to right because I have to follow my order of operations. So there are no parentheses, there are no exponents, but there is multiplication or division. So I have to do that first. So I have 12 times 12. Well, you should know that's 144. If you don't, you should be working on flashcards, finding a fun math game online. Then I'm going to bring the rest of the problem down. See how I just brought these down here? Making sure the signs stayed the same, everything. Now I've completed step 3, so I can move to step 4, which is addition and subtraction or subtraction from left to right. So I'm moving from left to right. 11 minus 8, you should know, is 3 plus 144. Well, I know I'm adding 3 ones to this, so it will be 147. Okay, so this is what you'll put in. Then remember, after you're done filling out the teacher made with the answers, you can click I'm done to check your work, and then you're going to go back to the class work tab. Make sure you're on where it says view assignment. You'll see a little plus right here in the corner of that assignment. When you click on that plus, it'll drop down and you'll have an option of choosing docs, slides, things like that. Choose one of those. It will open one of those, and you will choose insert, image, and then you'll use your camera function. Snap a picture, close it. Don't forget to click turn in. Alright, so make sure you have notes here. Make sure you go do the Google form, and then you're submitting your classwork properly in the classwork tab. Alright guys, have a super awesome Monday.